Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today's gist is on Olawunmi Shakirat Taiwo, popularly known as Kira Taiwo, who is the daughter of the popular veteran Yoruba actor Alhaji Taiwo Hassan, who is also popularly known as Ogogo Omokulodo. Kira is a popular actress. Born on the 15th of March 1994, she joined the Yoruba movie industry at childhood through the influence of her father. She debuted her acting career as a child in Idajo Olorun, a movie produced by her father in 1998. Since her first appearance in 1988, she has featured in scores of movies as well. Ogogo himself, who is a Nigerian film actor, producer and director, who was born in Ilaro, a town in Ogun State, also started his acting career in 1981, shortly after he got a job at the Water Corporation as an auto mechanic. Ogogo worked at the Water Corporation for about 13 years, and in 1994, he retired from government work and concentrated on acting. As we all know that several actors and actresses have one way or the other featured and brought their children into their career, one of which is Ogogo's daughter herself, Kira Taiwo. She said in several interviews how she entered into the movie industry. She also said that dad told that she was registered in the movie industry under the Odufaka course in 1998, but right now she's a registered member of Tampan, and that has gone for about 3 years. When she was also asked if she got movie roles due to her father's production and credibility, she said for some weird reason, some actors have actually told her that they want to make her a star due to how her father has brought them to limelight. But then on the long run, they want her to have an affair with them, which she said she is not interested in. She said in one of the interviews, and I quote, "No, for some weird reasons, some actors have actually told me that they want to make me a star because my dad gave them the limelight in the industry, but they want me to date them. I won't do that because my father has a name he has built for years in the industry. I don't want to soil that name or drag it in the mud with scandals. It is believed that nothing comes for free, but then it is what it is, and I don't have to be a superstar at all costs. I'm not in a hurry. When it's my time, nothing can stop it. I am patient and not in a rush because I know it will be." Well, that is it from Kira herself. As we all know that there have been several rumors that to become a superstar in the industry, one has to meet and know one or two. But this does not mean that Kira herself hasn't had several opportunities due to her father's influence. She made mention that her father's credibility has opened so many opportunities and so many doors for her, and this had made her meet so many people that she didn't think she would ever meet if she wasn't the daughter of Ogogo herself. Kira also mentioned that her father is her favorite actor of all time, and she will really look forward to working with Funke Akindele, Tony Abraham, Odunlade Adekola, Salami Rotimi, and host of others. She also went ahead by clearing the air, saying that her father is not married to many wives, but she has 2 mummies, that her family is one big family filled with love. Her father groomed them well, and they know better than to be involved in any rivalry. We all know that Ogogo is a strict actor and a no-nonsense person in movies. Kira Taiwo is making us realize that her father is the opposite of what we see on screen. She said in one of the interviews that, yes, my father is a disciplinarian, and as a father, he needs to guide us to the right path. But then he is not a difficult person as he is painted. He would not take nonsense, but then if you get close to him, you will find out that he is a confident listener, advisor, and mentor. He's an amazing person, and he's not as hard as people tag him. I think people got the impression about him from the role in the movie. Yes, of course, we do. Name Ogogo Omokulodo is like an eulogy for the family. I know, right? If we take a good look at Kira Taiwo, we will see the striking resemblance between her and her father. She's also a beautiful and well-endowed woman. She said also that the roles she cannot play in the movie industry is the kissing and sexual part. She would rather not play such role even if she were offered millions of dollars. That her name is more important than the role. Also, she said she doesn't feel restricted in any way being the daughter of a celebrity, as she's an actress herself and she leads a normal life like any other Nigerian citizens. When she was asked the most difficult time for her family, she said, and I quote, "That was the period my father was sick. It was a very tough time for the whole family. The children were not spared from the troubles and all that came with the sickness. The emotional and psychological trauma it gave us as children cannot be quantified. In my school then, my classmates and other students would come to me and tell me to my face that my father was a drug dealer. They told me how disappointed they were that my father was a cocaine pusher. I cried a lot of times and it really crushed my self-esteem. It was even worse to see my father take pap and water for 3 years. It was really difficult for us as a family." Wow, that was quite touching. Kira also made us realize that our father is not a strict person, but a disciplined person. He hardly beats any of his children. The only thing he does is give a look, and they already understand what the look is saying. I mean, literally every African parent has that look. But then, one of the day she got a lot of beating from her father was when she went for her school mother's voluntary service, and her father gave her a stipulated time to get back home by 3 p.m. But then she went ahead to stay till the end of the party, and knowing fully well she had already objected her father's rule, she went to her grandmother's house, and at that time everyone in the family were looking for her. Her father got to her grandmother's house. On finding her there, her father took her, not saying anything to her, but on getting home, but her father gave her the beating